Hey everyone, Dennis and Stephanie K here. And this is sort of a random episode. We are here in Venice, right on the Grand Canal. Just made a little dinner and a glass of wine. In fact, Steph, show them the view, man, because...
Well, I was going to show you the view of my dinner, but it's a big salad.
You guys are probably thinking, what the heck is going on? So show them the view, and I'm going to tell them why we're taking this episode like this.
We are on a terrace on the Grand Canal in Venice. This is the Rialto. And it is gorgeous. There's our little setup for dinner. And this is the life on the water. I heard an ambulance earlier and I was like, what in the world? They have water ambulances, which is amazing. This place we're staying in has been built since the late 1400s. So it's amazing. I really love old houses along with my new houses.
So tonight's wine of choice, in case you were wondering, was a Pinot Grigio. So I like crisp white wines, especially on hot days like this. The temperature's down nice now, but hey, we're just having a little dinner out here. So anyways, guys, the reason I wanted to tape this video today, sort of just like a random episode, is just so Steph and I can answer some questions that have been coming in from clients of ours and potential clients who are looking at moving to Belize. Investing in Belize real estate, and just in general, some of our tips and tricks and suggestions as you guys look at making the move. So one of the questions we had from a client is, what was the biggest change, or what was the biggest adjustment we had to make, good or bad, when we left the U.S. and started to live abroad? So I'll have you go first. So when you think about, when we first left Michigan, landed in Hattieville, living on the mainland, think about the years and months as they went by. What was the biggest change in us, the biggest challenge, and the biggest blessings, you might say?
Well, I didn't know if I could do it because back when we moved to Hattieville, we didn't have hot water. I hadn't been away from my family. I'm very close to my mom and dad, and I was afraid of homesickness. So I wrote letters, and back at that time in Hattieville, we had to type out the emails and then send them over through the internet, like once a week type thing. It's much different now because we've been there so long. But the thing that got me through that is going to see my family, and my family lovingly came and saw us, which they loved many times. And also I made new family in Hattieville. I have a lot of great friends that I consider family. Everywhere I go, I find people that I'm lucky enough to add to my family, and it touches my heart. So it was hard, and also it expanded me in a way. Yeah. Because, I can't take cold showers. It was a warm day. Just don't take them at night. Or actually, it was pretty warm. It was nice. And the first couple minutes were kind of warm because the water was at the top where the sun would beat down the pipes. So.
But we did have hot water in San Pedro.
Eventually,
just for all of you guys wondering. No. So
that was
we didn't. But
a long time ago,
yeah.
2003 and exactly. 2002, going to see it. So.
Yeah, awesome. I think for me, the biggest adjustment was quitting my job. I had worked at an automotive company for about 11 years. Slowly went up the ranks. In my last few years, I was doing corporate sales. So to walk away from all that and to try to find something that I could do on my own part-time. So what I would do is I would make money in the U.S. We would go back for 3 or 4 months. I would work at a concrete decorative company, which I owned. And we would do some work, save up some money, go back to Belize and live. But that initial, quitting of the job, I remember when I turned in my 2 weeks notice, I thought, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I have this longevity built up, this career built up. And so for me, it was very nerve-wracking. Like, how am I going to be able to provide for my princess?
I did work that job too.
Are we going to be living under a bridge and eating ramen noodles every day?
I would still be happy with that.
So that was a scary point, for me. But getting down there, and remember, initially we had already only planned on living in Belize for about a year. That's all I could foresee us doing.
Mentally.
Yeah, right.
We were like, okay, we can do anything for a year. Let's try it for a year. And I actually tell other people to do that. Try it for a year. It's not a success if after a year you decide to come home. If we would have came home after a year, we still would have had amazing times, and we would have learned more about another culture, and it was just great. Learned more about ourselves, our marriage.
Yeah.
We got closer because, when you're away from your families, you become even tighter as a close family yourself. So, try it out. Even if your, threshold is not a year, it could be 6 months, could be 3 months, could be a month. But try it, see if you like it. If you don't, try somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So we were in Hattieville, living there for about 3 or 4 months, and it just felt so much like home that I think we decided then and there that we were going to build our lives not in the United States, which we love. United States. It's a great country to do business in. We have family there, friends there.
We'll always be American.
Yeah,
we were born
of course.
there.
People say, "Where are you from?" Well, I'm an American, born in Michigan. But I just felt so kind of like alive in Belize, and as we travel the world, because everything was unique, it was exciting, it was different. And for example, the reason I chose to shoot this video now is we're eating this amazing al fresco meal that we made ourselves here from local produce that we just bought in Venice, and we're eating cheese. What is it?
Yeah, this buffalo mozzarella.
Buffalo mozzarella
cheese. It was
cheese
from the local place with some balsamic drizzle. And the tomatoes are really great.
Olives that were grown right here in Italy.
Yeah, some capers.
We're drinking local Italian wine, Pinot Grigio wine.
You can get for a really good deal.
Yeah, so
I'll have some.
You want some wine?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Taking my wine.
I know.
So it's really cool to go somewhere and then not just, go to the tourist places, but to get right into the culture. In Belize, it's rice and beans, chicken, stewed chicken, fried plantain.
I miss it. I can't wait. We're coming.
Yes, you guys here. So we are coming back in August. We're going to be there July 30th through August 22nd. And we got a lot of cool stuff planned for you guys.
Yes.
So last time we were there, we had client appreciation trips. And what did we do back then?
Oh, it was amazing. We were at Secret Beach and we got to eat some amazing food, have some drinks. And I got to sit and talk with people, and it was just, I would have liked to do more because it was a little bit more constrained back at that time because of more COVID. But now I'm really looking forward to being with everyone because just getting to know people, and they feel like they know me because they've seen me, on videos and stuff. And one of our good friends down there calls the ones that I'm on Stephisodes. So hello out there to you. You know who you are.
So
and it's just fun. The people were the funnest to me to talk to everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's funny. Steph knows a lot of you guys because I tell her about you. So I'll be working out here on the veranda or I'll come in. She said, "How did work go today?" It's, I talked to Bill, I talked to Jay, I talked to all these different people, and she kind of knows who you are because I explained your family situation. And so when we get down to Belize and hang out with you for an afternoon on a catamaran, going out snorkeling, maybe doing some fishing, a couple parties in Secret Beach, we got a couple other surprises in the mix. It's kind of nice for Steph and I both.
With the name, with the face, with the family, and then I get to know about their dogs and their interests, and they ask about mine, and it's just fun. It's just like a big family.
Yeah. So next client question that has come in is, Dennis and Steph, you are now traveling the world. What would you say is your favorite country? Now, I have a hard time picking a favorite, so I'm just going to go right out on a limb. I'm going to say Belize is my absolute favorite country to live in because of the people, the culture, the cost of living. It has a lot to offer.
The beauty, the all around, the family we feel like we have there, even though we don't have family blood related there.
Right.
He would be there full time in a second. It's me and my health issues that cause us to travel so much. So he would be there 24/7.
Yeah, so Belize is my favorite country, and the island of Amber's Key is my favorite place in the world. But now that we've been able to travel a little bit, we've been to places that we never thought we'd be able to get to. Iceland was a game changer. Oh,
you've been a couple times.
Yeah. Renting a camper van in Iceland, it's like going back in time when the earth was just created, when you see volcanoes and hot lava flowing and just
black sand beaches with one's called Diamond Beach because the glaciers break up and then they come onto the beach and it's just like diamonds on the black sand. So beautiful. And I know it's more, we grew up on boating, and we had boats, and they were smaller boats, like 26 foot, 23 foot, but they would have like a little cabin, so it's like kind of like camping. And so it's more rudimentary to camp, and we love to get back to the basics and just camp and have your little porta potty and have your little campsite and have all the animals come up to you there and go for hikes on the water, near the waterfalls and see that.
So what about you? What will be outside of Belize, Ambergris Caye, if you had to make a recommendation on where people should go or check out or experience at least once in their lifetime, what would you say?
You never told me. I don't know any of these questions.
No,
so it's not pre-rehearsed.
The random show. Dennis and Steph, part 1.
I would probably have to say France, just because I really love France, and thus he really loves making me happy. So
happy wife, happy life.
We're finding different places in France, and France is not just Paris. Strasbourg is beautiful. It's kind of like Belle's Village in Beauty and the Beast. People are really sweet and kind, and then down in Nice and in the lower part of France is just really beautiful. I would probably have to say France, although I might be biased because reasons, and also Iceland would be definitely. Iceland is like going to the moon.
Yeah.
It's very different, and it's really cool.
Turkey was amazing. Last year we rented a yacht with some friends, beautiful yacht, had a fantastic time. Greece is beautiful, Croatia, just all around the world. There's a lot of countries we haven't been to yet. We had never been to South America, so we're looking forward to getting to Argentina and Chile and all that. So the reason I kind of include this type of information in our Belize channel is because the only way that Steph and I could ever dream of visiting these places is through our passive income that we've invested in Belize. All of our investments are in Belize, at least most of them. And, that provides us income so that we can keep reinvesting. And then when we want, we can take amazing, beautiful trips like this and share it with you guys.
So if you do want to live in Belize full time, we did for years and years and years, and probably will again. But if you don't, you still can do like we do and divide your time up in different areas. A lot of people won't want to leave their families, especially ones that have grandkids or kids that are going to college or kids that are in school, which the schools on the island are great too, but there's a lot of reasons that people might not want to be there full time. And you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can have it be part-time, full-time, both work.
Yeah. Or
no time.
Yeah, just use Belize as an investment. Like if you've been watching my videos the past few weeks, past few days rather, I've been talking to Mike, my brother, trying to get him to invest in Belize, and his wife is 100% on board.
She's like, let's go right now.
Nicole, if you're watching this, you're on our side.
I think the kids are too.
Team Dennis and Steph, I know you want to invest. Mike's a little more cautious, which is a good thing. I respect that.
He needs to get balance.
Him and his wife have no desire to live in Belize, but
they love it. They've been there.
Yeah, exactly. They have a desire for the income. Many of my clients right now who are buying property in up-and-coming areas in the path of progress, no desire to build on these properties, but they're buying them for the appreciation, for the cash flow, for the mortgages, and they're going to use that money to, put their kids through college, travel the world, set themselves up for retirement, buy a new boat, whatever they want to do with it. But, kitchen, enrich their lives. That's something I need to do. I need to show Mike how if you invest in Belize real estate, you can buy, renovate his new kitchen and have money left over to put toward his retirement. Anyway, we're going to get going on this food, guys. Appreciate you watching today. This is just a random episode we wanted to shoot for you. If you like this, let me know. We'll shoot some more. And again, keep the questions coming because Steph and I love to get on here and tape some videos for you guys. So we'll talk to you real soon.